Hey, what is going on, everyone? Give you a minute to come in here. I don't want to just discuss it right away, especially on the replay, so you're not confused. I'm not building the ghost because it's already built. I just wanted to show off a little. I've been getting some questions about the how my mod progress is going on this, and well, I haven't gotten very far. I have figured out the back landing gears. Let's see, I'm a little uncoordinated, so bear with me, but there's a nice big solid as I've been rewatching Rebels to kind of see how that looks, really capturing that look. And it's a pretty easy mod to do. There are other little bits of one by ones have been added, but that's the progress for those that have been asking. And I'm still working on more. And when that is all done, I will show you and make a video all about that, so you'll get to check that out as well. But I'll set that aside because it is go time. We're here to build the TIE Bomber now. It's released a while back in 2023, over a year ago, and I think it's a pretty good set. No stickers, a nice build from what I've seen. Now I get to experience it for myself. I bought it for a little bit of a sale, right around $50 versus the 60. So right off the bat, nothing too crazy, just a little building instruction and 4 numbered bags. I do apologize for any extra noise. I live on a busy street, and as much as as I've done to dampen the noise, it is still carries over and is in. You will hear it. The windows are totally shut. They are supposed to be sound resistant, but aren't super resistant. I still hear quite a bit, and we get the big 18 wheels that come down my street. So get these bags opened, and I do add a collection to the brick separator. We're going to go ahead and build our minifigures. Just bear with me while I find the pieces. I do need to fix the lighting in this room. It is quite shadowy. I'm not sure how well you can tell that, but it is, especially where I am. Like, I'm even right underneath the light, and I've got all the lights available in here. It doesn't seem to quite do the trick. There's our red blade. And our Darth Vader. I do wish I could auto zoom, but I'm so far away from the camera that I just can't quite touch it to zoom in for a second. And I'm sure it's not even going to try to focus on it. I'll put them front and center there on the laptop, which you can kind of see. We got for our second figure, this Officer Sloan. We can get her to stand up. She'll go right next to Darth Vader. And now we get to get into the gold. I'm going to set aside the 3 extra parts that I already know are extra parts because they belong to the minifigures. And if I do end up needing them, they're right there and easy access. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Like, yeah. Kind of get into this build here. Bummer. This is actually, I haven't bought a TIE fighter in a long time. The last time I got a TIE fighter was in 2004 when the ties were still black and blue. Like, it's not that I haven't wanted one or that I intended to buy one. There's just, I'm on a budget, and some years it's been a tighter budget than others, and sometimes I got to make that hard choice. And I have really wanted to get one of the newer TIE fighters. Really, I wanted the 2018 Solo one, which ironically, for as much as I like that movie, and I know a lot of people didn't, and people feel like it's unnecessary. I did want to get the TIE fighter from that movie. I thought that TIE fighter was really well done. Like, the one thing, if you haven't seen on the set, like, no stickers, and that's just a huge plus. Like, if you're not a sticker person, which I think most of us aren't, like, I can't think of a set where I'd like prefer to have stickers over not having stickers. I just can't think of a reason. But with that said, I do think this is an excellent set, and the no stickers is a huge draw for me. Which means you don't have to watch me on this live stream struggle with stickers. I don't know that I tagged this video. Oh, so don't put that piece on yet. Nor do I do that. Wow. I'm doing just great things. Great things. There's been just some crazy things happening in the Lego space. I'm working right now on a couple of videos that you'll get to see. There should be one dropping probably shortly after I'm on. After this live stream, there'll be one on some Bad Batch upgrades, which I've been meaning to do, well, since the Bad Batch came out, and I've had their backpack designs that I've fiddled with for a while, and they've been completed. I just haven't. I'm quite far behind on videos, and like life happens, right? So yeah, I'm behind on those, and then we're gonna discuss some leaks in a video coming tomorrow as well. There's a bunch of stuff that's been dropping, and it can be, with how much is dropping as far as like the Lego Star Wars leaks, it's hard to keep up sometimes. But I want to discuss all of that with all you guys. Let's like sit down and have a conversation about it, because that's the fun part. I've been on some live streams lately. Those, or at least last night, I was on a couple with like M&R and just in the chat. I mean, not to confuse with like actually one of the main people on. I'm not of that status yet. Maybe someday. We'll see. But just some crazy leaks. I know there's some people that say they like this June release better than the May release, which understandable. I get it. There's some good army builders versus for those that like army building. There's just some cool sets from Mandalorian season 3. There was also the Bark Speeder Escape. It was a season 3 set that was in May, which I got my hands on, or am getting my hands on. It's in my Lego order, and it's working on being shipped to me. And, but it's some the Mandalorian. You got both a battle pack with uh, the Super Commandos and Owl Knight Mandos, which are just super cool. I'm super excited for them, and okay, where did this end up? This goes on the back like so. Like, I don't think this TIE bomber is going to be like super hard, super difficult. I do like it a lot. I do like the build process so far. I think it's the use of brackets is going to be really nice, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. But that's not a main part. When I review a set, the build process isn't really a main part of that. I realize I don't think that it should be. There's nothing terribly unique. I mean, over the years, the builds, the techniques change, but not enough to really make it a unique building process. It's still exactly like building Lego. Any plastic brick build is pretty much going to be the same. Oh, I'm doing one more right here. Right now, I am working on pumping out as much content as I can. Uh, like, I've kind of like found a new excitement for making videos. Not that I wasn't excited or didn't like making videos. I did enjoy it, but I have so many things that are pulling my time that sometimes that part of it does make it difficult. If you know kind of what I mean. So that like that. Yeah, it looks as if. And well, speaking of, get back into those leaks. The Rex's Y wing, I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's a good set. I just wish that there was some difference between Rex. Like, it doesn't have to be big difference. It doesn't have to be that the Rex and the Inventor has to stay the better version. I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, I would be fine if the Rex coming in the microfighter was better. Even Pauldron was, better. The mag pouch wasn't oversized. Like, those are printed. different and better, I'm all for that. I like differences. But at the end of the day, I'm not a big, have to have every version, every kind of color, every set. I, if I don't like it, I'm not going to buy it. It's as simple as that. Okay, I get it. 2 drop controls. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're trying like this. One white, we need one more. I'm not sure how long I'll go, but I do hope and plan on finishing it. So this this build. This goes like this, like this. And I missed a corner piece. There's been a lot of new people coming in, so I want to say thank you to all of you. Like, really, honestly happy to have you here. It's super exciting seeing all these new people. I've been kind of stalled out as far as growth, really not growing much. And then to see all of you kind of come in and join our community here is great. This goes like that, and then build a couple of these. And these are going to go down. This one goes like so. There we go. Yeah, this is a fun build, I gotta say. I mean, pretty much any Lego set, I'm gonna have fun with it. The build process, unless it's really a bad build. It has to be really bad, and I don't know that I have a set that nothing comes to mind, at least that I can say is I would never build that set again. I never, because it was so bad. Like there are some that I question their decisions or something like that. That's totally different. But to build like this TIE bomber is really fun, and like I can't say it enough. Like the stickers are a big thing to me, and not having any, I like it. I really do. It you know, definitely like having no stickers. Okay, where was I? Right there. That's jumper plates. Okay. But really, like there's so much more. Like so many leaks have been happening in the past day or two. The Marvel leaks on May 1st were like just excellent. I know some people are like kind of questioning them. I think that even the Leviathan build, like that build's different than ever so slightly, but it is different than the UCS Avengers Tower, which I think personally for me, I would love to be able to get, but I only have so much room for big sets. And at some point, I could not buy them. And I don't have a ton of cash either for buying big sets. I'd love to be in that position that I could, but just not the reality. I think the Searcher has a lot of potential. It is I mean, the price set, it's not terrible. I don't think it's great either, but I already see that set and I look at it and I see some potential. Dude, there, I feel like I missed one somewhere before we get into that. This set. There's that. Obviously, as much as I like this set, I do know that there is problems from other people's opinions. I'm gonna see if I share those because hey, maybe I don't. But more than likely, I probably do. Not because I don't have an original opinion. I do. I just think from what I've heard that some of the big issues of like there's some issues with the cockpit. Maybe it's not. These are all the same length, aren't they? Do they go on top? They go on top. That's so cute. Feels weird. This feels too long. It does. It just feels way too long. Here's how it is in the instructions. Maybe just how it printed. It feels like it's back a couple studs, but it's not. But anyway, yeah, just what I've heard about how the cockpit is. It feels like that's going to be an issue to me. But I guess I'm about to find out here. We're on that step, or we're close to that step. I think maybe we're not quite there. We're building kind of around. I think the actual printed cockpit piece is going to be in the next bag, but like having a solid brick. Plate build. Like I like the design. Looks good. But I feel like there needs to be a little more translucency so that like just you can see out of the cockpit. Where's the light gray version of these? Don't mind me while I go ahead and find the piece I'm looking for because it's not showing up. I can do the ingot. And I do need 2 of these. Where's the other ingot? Come on, ingot. There we go. I found one of them. Man, the light. Where's the other one? Upside down, of course. Of course it's upside down. Well, I need those. Like these. Attach in really nicely. These like bracket pieces just I can't like I like that design. I think the brackets was a very good choice. You can just kind of layer it with all kinds of different textures. Not a design choice that I'm really or a design choice that I'm really happy with is like doing those brackets. And then you get these smooth tile pieces. You're really using some snot method here, and not snot like the stuff that comes out of your nose, but snot like stud knot on top. Definitely a method that you would have if you watched Lego Masters. It's something that they've discussed quite a bit. Wait, I'm skipping steps. Okay, I'll backtrack. I need the 2 of these to go down like that. This goes, looks like in between. What? Doesn't make any sense. No, but I can't. It's really trending. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Bracket the crap out of it, and put some snot method on top to kind of finish out a really nice rounded look. We're doing. Wait. No, we are doing 3. Right? 2 and 1, 2, 3. Yep. Just second guessing myself. Why does it look like it doesn't line up? It's because it does. I don't know why it's looking that way. Interesting. Okay, so on these steps, this is being built because I skipped ahead a step when I was building the other side. This is being built exactly the way that I would have built it. For that. Oh, maybe not. Guess we're not doing the roof slopes on that side. Interesting. I do like that they have to add like one little bit of color by adding these little one by one orange pieces. I know that there's usually a designer contest with who can design and add in the most amount of pink bricks, and they all get a cake. Or so I've heard. Wait. No, I went there. This goes where? It's already had it goes on top, right? Because it looks like you're gonna slope here. I don't know. I just kind of figure this out. Then this would go like that, and like that. Then these guys. Man, some of this sometimes like building these playhouse sets, getting your fingers in, especially for those like I don't have large hands by any means, but they certainly aren't small. Sometimes getting them into these tight spots, well, is very tight. And we're kind of doing the same. Oh, interesting. Jumper plate backwards to make the back of the center. That's a that's a very good look. I like it. I will remind you now that you can go ahead and like this video. It really does help me out as I am trying to grow to 2,000 sooner rather than later. Right now, it has me with a suggested date that I'll reach that is in 2025, which is fine. Wait, so one is in front, one is in back. Definitely liking this video does help uh, reach more people and get out more in front of more eyes. One of my goals is to have a lot of people on a stream someday. It's just apparently not happening today. I also know that I've been very inconsistent. My streams change all the time due to my work schedule. My work schedule is all over the place. I'd like it not to be, but I don't have any control over that. And right now, I got to chase where the money is, just so I can, number one, buy more Lego sets because it's still an integral part of my hobby, and I really enjoy it. It's a natural relaxer that I just love making videos about it. Is it just one? No, it's two. Where's the last bracket? There it is. Will also remind you all that I have a few different ways that you can support me should you want to. I think I'll put that in after. There's the Amazon storefront. So if you're buying thing off Amazon as is, using my link just helps me out just a little bit more. And it is, from the bottom of my heart, greatly appreciated. There should be one in this description. I say should because I forgot to check it. So I can't tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure. And there's also my merch store. So if you see any designs or if you have any suggestions for designs that you'd like to see, feel free to drop them in any comment of any video. I do read those. I do read every comment. I do try to get back to as many as I possibly can. Not always the easiest, but I do try. Then we're gonna put this bracket kind of thing together. Once we find this. Wait for that truck to go by. All right. And I'm going to start building the rest of this. Definitely one of the things that I wish I could do is just kind of give you a closer look into what's actually going on in the building. You can't really see by this angle. I gotta pick and choose, and I want to interact with you as much as I can. Two of those. I'll go ahead and build the other one. There's still a lot of pieces left. Hey, Dat Stores Nerd, how are you? What is going on? Thank you for coming on here. I'm doing well. Doing well. Definitely on the busier side, but just having some fun here with a little Tie bomber action. Um, what do you think about some of the reveals and leaks that have come out? Oh, that makes sense. Yo, Lego. Oh, it's all good. Hey, Lego Timmy, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I think it's good. As much as like I already have a couple of them. Okay. Fig is awesome, yes, for sure. And that's gonna be the main reason you buy that. Like, I would have preferred a play scale. I'm just gonna be completely like that's definitely like I think the fig is awesome. It's the same as the Venator. It looks pretty cool, and it's gonna be pretty accessible for a lot of people. And those that want it can get their hands on it. Now I don't know if it's gonna have a long life cycle, or maybe it will because it's gonna generate so many sales. Yeah, me too. That is definitely a good figure, and I like that one. Is that right? And I think generally that one is a little bit better. It, oh, is it not going to be available in your country? That Star Wars nerd? Is that why it's going to be difficult? Ah, I still have those. I actually uh, bought a couple of the that style wastegate years ago, and I'm glad I did. I didn't know that there wouldn't be. Oh, they will be late. Yeah, I know some countries have had reports of it getting delayed to August. The U.S. was supposed to actually originally rumored to get delayed. They came out this week saying that that's not happening. That we will be getting it for June. Yeah, definitely buying it online is going to be faster. I generally buy online anyway because, well, my stores around here, I probably have a very similar issue to what you do. My stores don't get the new sets often, at least not right away. Like my local Walmart and Target don't really have anything super new. My Target does have. All right, awesome, awesome, Lego Timmy. Thanks for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Like, my Walmart and Target still doesn't have the new January sets. Uh, my Target did get the March, some of the March sets. Like, and it's not just like it is that they literally do not have a tag on the shelf. Oh, I put that on backwards. But yeah, like, where was I going with that? Gee, yeah, that's anyway. You guys don't even have GWPs? Ooh, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like that they were pretty decent this year too. So I feel like every country should have the opportunity for the GWPs. I just feel like that. Yeah, the droid carrier is absolutely awesome. If you want it, it's going to cost you quite a bit, probably. I have a feeling that people are going to sell it for a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard to see the figure, and like I know that the UCS style Luke is getting a keychain, so but I still think, regardless, it's a great mech. I like it better than any other mech. I think kind of doing the X-wing kind of style was great. All right, I'll see you in a minute. X-wing's like making a mech from all right. I think kind of doing ship style mechs would be super cool. Like they could do a TIE pilot and do a TIE fighter mech. I think that would be super. I think they would do really well. There's another couple blaster pistols in this bag. Like, and I think for the stormtrooper, I don't know what I would have done. Would I made a mech from like a dewback? I don't know for that. And I'm not like I feel like an army buildable character, and I know I just mentioned throwing in a TIE pilot, which is you kind of want an army of them. Light gray, but like I don't know, like I don't know how I want to see the mechs done. I like the potential for where doing this Luke Skywalker in the style of like just taking his ship, his Red 5 X-wing, and turning that into a mech and seeing where they go with that. I think that's a really cool concept, and I'm excited to see what that means, and not only what that means, but where they go with that, and what they kind of do in the future with mechs. I'm not a big mech person. I don't generally buy mechs. I have thought about buying the Boba Fett mech because that Boba Fett is just absolute fire. Like honestly, I I'm really like that mech. I think it's well done. The mech itself isn't too bad, and then Boba Fett himself is just amazing in every way. Got a little gonk droid here. Okay, we're gonna get back. Now we built our little minifigures. If you wanna put some on brick built, but like would you? I think building a mech that belongs to a character more out of like a vehicle or ship that they would generally drive or have piloted or been a part of or whatever. Like I think works. A Rex mech made out of a Y-wing would be kind of cool. A Rebel pilot maybe made out of a regular Y-wing or something like that, or an A-wing. I think that could be a really cool concept. I just don't know how you would pull that off effectively or very well. And mostly being that I'm not a Lego designer, as much as that was my dream job as a child, I think that would be a very sick dream job to have. And I definitely think that the mechs have a lot of potential to be good. I think that they could be, given if I find the right piece here. Not given if I find the right piece. I'm rambling into my own sentence. Like I just don't. I think that there's a lot of you could get some really unique characters that way, and I think that I'd rather see non-army buildable characters in mechs. They're just kind of turning their whatever they their starship they pilot, or maybe it's a land speeder or a ground vehicle, and we see this kind of unique character that would be known to associate with this certain type of vehicle in the same fashion that you have with Luke. And I think if Luke does really well, I think we could see that style of mech. I do apologize. I'm missing. I'm probably not missing a piece. I just can't find it. It's got to be right in front of me. Four of those. Not under there. It's not two separate pieces. Where did it come in? It's upside down. That's why I couldn't find it. So bracket. And here we go. But I'm definitely excited for the supposed to be the last of the winter sets. Technically, they're running June, and then the summer sets will start July. But I don't know if there's anything specifically planned for July. I think that we'll get a break, and then once we get to August, I will let you guys know that I am going to a convention. I went to last year. It's relatively close to me because I live in Utah. I go to Brick Slopes, and I love my dream convention I'd love to go to is, of course, Brick World Chicago. Like, wait. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is just solid, and I think it's not the best cockpit design. Like, I like how they got the rounded, sunken in look to it. And I know this is probably not going to focus super well, but like, I wish that everything was translucent or see through, but you got brackets behind there. Just not my favorite design. That's what I'll say about this. I do like what they did with the dish piece, though, for the second side. I think fully printed, no stickers. I think I feel like that they could have taken a shortcut here. Like, oh, just throw on one sticker because it's the only printed piece. Now this goes on the outside. One more. Oh, geez, I forgot to put that in. Yeah, I need to fix the lighting situation here. Like, I mean, not necessarily affect the videos. I mean, it probably does. I probably would improve them, but it does affect me being able to see. Something about that looked weird. It definitely has that V. It's supposed to be there, so I think that's right. That looks right. Like, it feels like everything for this is all built. So I wonder. All right, we are. Yeah, like just. I think June is a crazy launch and kind of my favorite this year of all the sets that are. Well, I don't know. I do like a lot of May, so I do like a bunch of May, but I really do like June. And it seems like they're releasing the advent calendar super early, unless it's just leaking with all the June sets. And it's actually not going to be available until September, like it's supposed to, like usual. That's one that and I just made a video and I forgot to even look up that information while we're on stream. Could do that here in a minute or two. We did all of that. Tile that. Because the sets that were just leaked are showing up on at least the US Lego store. But I don't know if it will allow me. So I don't remember the research advent calendar. No, just last year's. And a bunch of Christmas sets, which are still available apparently. Okay. I'll have to look up the. Nope. Do I have. Did No. Here. It's not the advent calendar. I do apologize. 75395. That's. I feel like the advent calendars have a weird number usually, and not like the 7 5s. But that is what the number is. 395. All right. This advent calendar is a September 1st, not a June. So we're getting 3 June 1st sets. Did that. Okay, we gotta put the middle. Just like that. But like some of the new stuff that's being revealed for later this summer are just really, really cool. And I'm looking forward to like. It looks like the Death Star that was going to be coming has changed to a Star Destroyer with Cal Kestis. That's going to be the set that he comes in. Oh crap! No! I need the gray ones. Oh jeez. I need this. Okay. And here we go. There's just so many little pieces here, which is all well and fine. Right. Like I'm thinking like as I'm assembling this, I'm like, what else is left? This tie bomber is finished. I guess I forgot that it has wings. How could I forget that? Where does this actually attach to? Not like that. It attaches more. We're just gonna be in the center like so. That, that looks like. Okay, now this makes sense. I'm trying to rack my brain around like how this is all gonna work. And I just forgot that Type Bomber has wings. And I'm not even sure how I could forget that. I definitely think that the gift purchase was very good. I think it could have been a set. Should have been a set, honestly. I would have been very happy if it had been a set. And not that I'm not happy because I'm able to get it. And well, I would have loved to army build it a little bit for like 30 bucks. Would have been nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that one in and we're gonna go back and repeat. Now that I know what I'm doing. I, I was about to say I wish that they told you that these wings were 2x. They want you to build it all. And they do. I just need to pay attention. Is what it looks like. Jeez. Because right there it says 2x. If I opened my eyes enough, I would have seen that I'm building two of these. I mean, I guess at the time of building it, I had no clue what this was supposed to be because I forgot that it had wings. I can't believe I forgot. For those that have made it this far on the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to drop that like. I probably reminded you earlier. It does really help me out. Is I do have a goal of having, well, more than 5 people on a live stream. That would be really nice. The most I've had is 10, I guess. So more than 10 would be really nice. 20, 25, like, just feels like not a lot of people are being pushed live streams unless they're vertical. And just for what I do, vertical just doesn't really work. And the software that I use and all of that just reflects on how I'm feeling. It goes like so, and then so. See the grays are? Goes like that. Perfect. Like, this is definitely coming together really nicely. I mean, it's as simple as following the instructions. I get that. But sometimes that's not as easy as it sounds. Sometimes you skip a step. Sometimes you get lost somewhere in the confusion. And it comes out turning not at all like you want it. That's happened to me on multiple occasions. The set is really nice. I really do like it. A reminder, if you want to pick up for one yourself, I do have an Amazon link down in the description. And it's not just for Lego. You can buy whatever else you need. And I get a very small percentage portion, so to speak. Doesn't charge you anything extra. I do get to benefit. Now we get to build the rest of the wing. Since I know that, apologize that I'm beating a dead horse. It's just, and I also know that this is going to be times 2. So I'm going to try to do it both at once. Not like I need to speed up, but I do have more videos to work on, so. I was working on a news video before I was going to hop on. Okay. Those aside. I feel like I need to do this first. This is going to be not quite there, maybe about there. That feels about right. This kind of goes like that. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes it's just getting things lined up can be a little bit difficult when you know that you need just one stud left and figuring out where to start. Especially if it's a piece that can be kind of tricky if it doesn't already have a piece in play. Like that corner angle tile is often, at least for me, I often struggle if there isn't something already there guiding it into the position and how it needs to be. But in this case, it kind of needed to go first. So it was a concern that it wouldn't go exactly how I wanted it. Our little question for everyone. When your set has times 2 on it, do you build one at a time? Maybe to lengthen the building process because you don't want it to end, or do you build them times 2? Like for instance, this, like I'm building both these at the same time, or like I did with the main structural part of the wings and build them one at a time. And we're not going to say that it was because I was being an idiot, but oh, geez. Speaking of which, so this 1x3 also drops. These also. This is why they give you a separator, because you might do something like that. I'm not really sure I'm going to easily get the tile off, because the separator doesn't quite work for that. Okay, that's correct. I should have paid attention to that. Ooh, you see that catch? It was nice. Think about this tile. So now that we're doing this, we can do the 1x4 and put the tile there. It's going to be a little wobbly and loose. So it goes like that, and it's going to go right like that. We'll do the same for this side. Not with that. There, that's a piece. Let's put it in the middle. And same thing over here. This is going to look really nice though when we're all said and done. This is in line with the clips. Same thing over here. This one's not quite, just one off. And same thing. In line, slightly off. I like at the end that it reminds you again that you need two of them. So if you missed it, which is usually where I notice that I was supposed to be building two. Where does it go? Right here, where you need, that's one. I need the other clip. Okay, so it's saying that it's supposed to, one's supposed to go up here. Number one goes like this. What did I miss? That. The most rare fig. Oh, that's a good question. Probably my Captain Rex from 2013. What did I do? What's yours, Star Wars nerd? Let's see. It's like this. That's about two. go exactly. It's not. It goes like this. Yeah, probably my. Ooh, Zuckus. That 2019 Slave One is just so amazing. I'm sad I missed out on that because I did get very close to buying it. Like it had like just gone out of stock and retired. It, it's quite a good set. And because I hadn't even bought a Slave 1 before, I ended up buying the 2021 Boba Fett, which just is not as good. New condition, yeah. I thought about even parting it out. It was going like it had just retired. It was going slightly above the 120 price. And I wish I pulled the trigger on that one. That was one that was very sad to miss out on. In new condition is even better. That sucks pretty good. Oh, I need this one. Because like that was the one that came with like Zuckus and like a bunch of bounty hunters, right? And because it was the 2019 anniversary. Like if I remember right, I think it came with like a bunch of really cool minifigures. But that Zuckus was pretty good. And even that Boba Fett was pretty decent. I can't remember if I ended up buying that Boba Fett off Bricklink. First set ever. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's from 1996. So before Star Wars even existed. It was a city set and it was just a simple like bike messenger. I can't remember everything that came with it. It was probably like $5. It came with like a little messenger guy on a red bike. I want to say maybe he had some other things to it, but there wasn't much beyond that. But I've been collecting Lego for a long time. So 96 will give you, yeah. But what was yours? What was your first ever set? So, oh, I need the 1x2. Oh, 2015 Imperial Transport. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Even better. It's always nice when you find a set early. My area, I have a hard time. I've always finding sets early around me has been not the easiest task. So definitely good when you can find them. Do you collect just primarily Star Wars, or do you dabble in other themes? there, that there. The hell? Oh. How many Stormtrooper? Not many. Between like first order and regular Stormtrooper across the years, including the new Tantive 4, it's like 10, maybe 15 at tops. Like I haven't super army built Stormtroopers, and the ones that they're using right now aren't my favorite. I don't, and it's not like the print is bad. The print is excellent. I'm not super. I don't like the mold. I think they need to go back to like the older design. You got 3, including the TIE Fighter? Nice. That's a good, I mean, it's a start. But like, I've also poured, well, I don't know that I've like super collected, but like, I'll throw a Stormtrooper in when I'm buying off Bricklink. That's kind of how I've. Clones is a whole another thing. I got so many clones. They are so expensive. But I mean, you can buy single, or at least over here. I feel like the U.S. sellers sell them for like $5-6. Yeah, the 2014 was pretty good, and definitely those are going to be very expensive. Uh, I wish that was the style that was still used. Okay, there and there. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, the 2014 era is just like the best version of like all Star Wars. The clone helmets were really good. The stormtroopers were excellent. But like, not like they didn't have bad sets during that era, but most sets were really excellent. Goes forward. Oh, it goes backwards. A used sticker sheet for $30, and I thought $10 were expensive for when I needed just a couple stickers off it. Not even the whole sticker sheet. Geez, that's expensive. See, it's gonna go on this side. It's like this. I'm gonna. That is very expensive. Like sticker sheet, $30. What kind of rare set was that too? I just can't. It's hard to believe that someone has the audacity to. Yes, I agree. We've had one set in 2022. None. One set like before that episode 2 Obi-Wan Starfighter. What other set have we had? So I'm not really thinking we've had any in the last like 5 years. Enough pieces to make 2 more. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, what are your ideas for sets? Like, obviously, they can remake some. Like, they've made a lot in the past, like 2002, and they need to make that Django Fett Slave one. Okay, what do you got? Oh, Genos is bad. I like that. What would you put in there? Would it kind of be like that Count Dooku set from like 2014, 2015, but more in the Geonosis arena? Something like that. 4 clones, Obi-Wan, Anakin. I like that. Cannon for the building. That's pretty decent. That's like a $20 set nowadays. Yeah, like I've always wanted the animals like in a set and Akbai and all that. Like I think that would be really really sick. This goes like this. Slave one. I think that would do really well. Like the big like the multi ship packs like the Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor or the Shinhati versus E-Wing. I think those, and then like later this year, we're supposed to get Jango Fett, Boba, and Lama Su. I like that. Like I think Lego just doing one set with a Kaminoan, like they need to do more. Yeah, well, that Kaminoan is we're told it's just a generic, but to me that's a very Conwy, and like doing more of those definitely wouldn't hurt, and I think that would be that would be pretty exciting to get. Yeah, I think that was Tommy, not Nalase. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was more Tommy because Nalase wasn't really in episode 2 or not front and center like she is in like Bad Batch and Clone Wars, and that's what I've heard from other people that it's. But yeah, I like your ideas. Like they're very good. But I think we also need a Nalase. Like those three Kaminoans as minifigures, like they already have the mold. They just need to color it appropriately and do a nice torso, and you're good. But so I think that that Kaminoan was pretty good. Yeah. What's your third say? Hit me. Geonosis duel. I like it. And with the new Count Dooku that we haven't had in forever. This It is finished. It looks really nice. Came out really well. Looks so much better in person. I definitely thought the wings were going to be more slanted, but they just that slight slant, and it looks really nice. And it's really stable too. Like it's not going to fall over. So really good set ideas. Hopefully, Lego weeks makes at least one of them. Yeah, they do. They they fold a little bit. Like they bend that way, and I can bend. They've got the slight angle to them. They get stopped by, or it feels like they get stopped. Yo, Wolfpack, what's up? Coming right in at this end, but glad to see you here. Awesome. Like I just built the TIE bomber. It doesn't really fit with a minifigure though, or well, unless the helmet's. I'm trying to figure it out, but there we go. Now it fits. It's a little bit of finicky with a minifigure, but not too bad. And it's swooshable. So really good. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. And I'm going to call it a day for this live stream because I got more videos to edit right now. And I will see you hopefully next week for I've got my May 4th order coming in. So thank you again so much. Really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you in the next stream.